So it's not the direct way back, or actually it is the direct way back, but it's a bit of an adventure. I like going on adventures. That's the backside of some people's houses over there. Little small houses and little small yards cluttered up with stuff. I'm going to walk down this way down the railroad tracks to the highway over there. Is one exit up. That's where I got to go. And this is the beginning of it. That's the end of the rail lines. It didn't exactly start like that. I think the rails went further away, but they put that there because it's supposed to be safety or something like that. So I'm walking along here. This is where I'm going, just down the ways. It's a bit of an adventure, better than going, through a neighborhood again. Probably a little bit shorter. It's a little sharp on my feet because these shoes are not meant to be walking on this type of stuff. But I love you guys very much. Thought I'd tell you where I'm going. See ya. So sometimes I take an interest in what the story is with the different rails, the railroad tracks. This one says 1943. Is that what it says over there? 1945 and 1945. And you can read it as it says on the other side here too. 1945 over there, right? So I was looking at that and I noticed there's all that stuff on the other ones too. This one over here says where it's from, right? And this one is from 1956, right? And then the other one, that one's 1956 also. And you can do a study on this and see what the story is with these different rails. Because it's a big deal, right? It's a big railroad tracks. And it's kind of cool to see where the foundries that make the tracks are from. Bethlehem Steel is a big one. Steelton, Ohio is a big one. And there's other ones also across the way. Anyway, that's somewhat a little bit of a hobby. Not a real deal, but a little bit of a hobby. I do that sometimes. This one here, this section says Colorado, right? It says a section on it, and so on and so forth. And if you look down the way here, what's that say there? 1931. And it repeats the thing over here. It repeats the different stuff. And that one over there, I think it says 1927. Is that right? 1947. Right? And it's kind of interesting to see when the tracks are made. And then it goes down one way, and it goes way up the other way. See ya. So this is just to the north end of Trinidad, Colorado. And it's got the rails there. That's the Raton Mountain up there. A lot of coal mining still going on. And this here, these cars that are just sitting here, are more or less just abandoned. Sometimes the cars, they functionally are no longer using them. They leave them somewhere because it can't dispose of them anywhere. This is where they dispose of them. They just left them in the yard. There's some junk in them, but really it's like old railroad ties or whatever thrown in there, wood and stuff like that. It's junk. But that's the railroad over here. It's just sitting here. I don't think they use this area very much unless they back up into it for storage for the railroad and then they move it off afterwards. But as I showed you before, the railroad doesn't go over there no more. From Trinidad, see you later. So just to let you know the other stuff about this, the BN over here says a Northern Burlington or Burlington Northern, and it says a BNSF stands for Burlington Santa Fe, and it goes from Burlington, Vermont to Santa Fe. It's the rail line, and it's the big, giant, giantest rail line in America, and that's what it is. See ya. So here we have a railroad switch, and the indicator here, if you see the red, it means one thing, and if you see the green, it means the other thing. That's a handle right here. And you're supposed to stop the train and pull it by a handle, which then operates the switch here. You see that piece over here? It'll move it so that over there, they switch from one end to the other end, and one end to the other end. And that way the train will go one way or the other. And that's what that is. See you later. So I'm going to hop on up to the highway and get on back to the hotel. This road is closed. What? Where's the road even?